Hello and happy Friday. It's Angus here at the Bureau of Meteorology on the 21st of June, which is the winter solstice. It's the shortest day of the year today in Australia, meaning each day from now until summer gets just a little bit more daylight each time. But we're not really here to talk about that. We are looking at the weekend weather, and it's going to be another cool and frosty weekend for many areas. A little bit of rainfall, but not a lot across the country, tending to hug either coastline. Let's get into the national map and see what the major players are in terms of the weather features for the weekend. We've got low pressure areas over the Tasman. They've been there all week and continuing to bring cool southerly winds up from the bottom of the map towards eastern Australia. And on Saturday, those winds will be carrying a few showers for eastern Victoria and the New South Wales coast. So potentially another wet start to your weekend for Sydney, Newcastle, Wollongong and those other spots along the coastline. At the other side of the country, we've got a cold front arriving in Perth early on Saturday morning. Not a particularly powerful front, but it will be bringing the usual array of weather. So that's a spell of showers with a possible thunderstorm, maybe a little bit of hail and some cool gusty winds pushing through in the morning, but clearing through the second half of the day. Elsewhere on Saturday, a few showers possible along the Queensland coast, all the way from Brisbane up to somewhere around that North Tropical Coast area. No significant rain expected there, probably single digits in most places, if anything at all. But if you do see a bit of rain, the first in quite some time after several dry weeks. Here's the rainfall map for Saturday, just highlighting how many places are expecting dry weather tomorrow, pretty much everywhere through the centre and the north of the country. The only areas which might see somewhat significant rain are really where we're getting into the yellow colouring on the shading here. So southwestern WA, maybe 10 to 25 millimetres in a few areas there, and a thin area of the east coast. So the New South Wales coastline, potentially some of those eastern suburbs of Sydney, as well as Gippsland and eastern Victoria, and one or two spots along the Queensland coast too. No surprises that it will be another chilly start to Saturday morning. Frosty temperatures expected across the east coast. Low single digits and in some cases sub-zero temperatures as you start your weekend. Not quite as cool elsewhere, but generally a pretty chilly start no matter where you live. And then temperatures for the afternoon on Saturday looking fairly mild across northern Australia. Still some 30-degree spots at this time of year through the dry season up north, but don't expect to get higher than about 16 or 17 degrees if you live in Tasmania, Victoria, New South Wales, ACT, even South Australia. Certainly stuck in the teens throughout those states. Now we'll look at Sunday. High pressure being the dominant feature across the southeast. That's giving us clear skies, settled weather, but more chilly conditions first thing in the morning. That high will gradually drift eastwards and help to knock those showers away from the coastline, so drying conditions for coastal New South Wales and Queensland through the day on Sunday. Also note this kind of major looking weather system down to the south at the bottom of the map, a low with a bunch of fronts wrapping around it. That will be bringing some rain across open waters, but for the country, just a few showers around the south coast of WA and South Australia. Another very frosty morning on Sunday. Very, very chilly for some of these places. Every state and territory likely to see areas of frost on Sunday, but it will be widespread through Tasmania, Victoria, southern New South Wales, southern Queensland, and even parts of the Northern Territory, with just a smattering here and there elsewhere. And we're seeing that again because it's a clear night and those temperatures are falling. Again, low single digits, 0 degrees, sub-zero temperatures through a broad part of the country. Not quite as cool in the west and of course warmer in the north. And a nice looking day on Sunday for many, but it will be a chilly one, so take the jacket if you're heading outdoors. Temperatures stuck below 15 degrees for many areas in the southeast, grading up towards about 20 through central areas and high 20s a little further north. That is all from me for now. You can always get weather updates throughout the weekend at the Bureau website and app. Thank you very much for checking in.